And just like that, we're back in the mix. What's going on, guys?
Not much. I'm gonna stop that music before you get a copyright.
Yeah. We didn't get a copyright. We don't want one of those just yet. What is going on, guys? Almost happy Thanksgiving.
Almost.
Dude, we're almost in the position to where we're going to have our our Black Friday, man. That's going to be looking pretty good.
That's coming. That's coming.
It's definitely almost there. Jeez.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it.
I know. That's crazy, dude. I know.
My brother-in-law
unacceptable.
Changed the date because the family wants him to be there. So
unacceptable. I agree with Bobby on that.
I know, man.
That's you were supposed to come watch me fly a turban in real life, in real time.
Well, let's put it this way: we're going to show up. We're going to be in Winston on Thursday.
Okay.
If they piss me off before Thursday night, I'll be back.
Hey, let's hope they do, man. Let's hope. There's always hope, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if I want them to do that, but hey, I if it gets you to our event, then yeah, by gosh, man, let's go.
I need my turban support group.
Exactly, man.
Do you got your waiver yet, Will?
Well, we're working on that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're literally got to go.
I'm a CD, so I can sign off on it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see? I need you to show up.
Hey, look, I'm a CD now. I can sign
off. Oh, that's right.
Too.
You just got your CD.
Oh, you got yours too?
Yeah, dude. Man. We literally could sign off at the field.
Okay, Omaha Aerodrome.
What's going on already?
Oh man, dude!
Already started with the comments.
Look, man. The light bulb just went off, dude. Hey, look, he says, "Look who's sober tonight, Omaha." Yeah, get him
already.
Get him.
Thank you.
Jeez, Louise.
That was a dare by the Boomerang guys to get on there after we had a lot of drinks.
It sounds like it, man, for sure. Jeez.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you hang out with the BVM guys and the Boomerang guys, you better have
money.
You better have your tolerances
up.
Money. You better have money.
Well, that's
because every time y'all hang out, it seems like it gets expensive quick. Is what I'm gathering. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see here. Tim Burks, he says, "What's up, guys? How's it going? We're doing pretty good, man. We are just back up in the mix over here. I'm trying to get back to where I was before, but there's something I'm looking for, and I cannot find it. And I'm not really sure why.
So today I got a DHL have to pay a tariff.
You have to pay a tariff?
Yeah. So you remember on my 130 seized up, completely locked up.
Yeah.
Only had like a couple hours on it. So I sent it back. And then my 102 had something come loose and was rattling in the can.
Right.
I sent both of them off, probably 3 days apart. Well, I got a notification today from DHL that something got shipped from Taiwan. I don't know if it's the 102 or the 130. I had to pay a $28 and some change tariff before they would deliver it.
Huh. That's kind of like, remember back in the day it was like COD, cash on delivery? It's kind of like that now, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. They said if I didn't pay for it in advance, then I'd have to come to the local or wherever the DHL is, pick it up in person and pay for it at that point.
That's crazy, really.
Yep. I don't know if it's my 130 or my 102 coming back either. Yeah, Boo is right.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Wow. That's wild, dude. I guess it just...
Thanks, Henry.
Jeez, that's different, man. What in the world? Why would they even? I guess it's just economics, I don't know.
Well, it's the tariffs. When it went through customs, that's what they penalized it, and now I'm responsible to pay for it before they'll deliver it.
It doesn't sound like it's too expensive, though. You know what I mean?
$28 on something I already paid, a lot of money for.
Yeah, that's true.
It was sent off under warranty.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Both the 102 and the 130 were brand new.
I did not know that.
You know what you tell them?
What do I tell them?
This is what you tell them. Hello.
What are we listening for?
I wanna fly. Let me stop.
Yeah, I was like, what is going? Me and Tim were like, wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah, that was a bad attempt.
No.
Hey, look, that was terrible.
Maybe this is Will's night. Did you smoke something before?
Dude, yeah, I was getting ready to say this is not last night, man.
Hey man, I had a great day.
Good.
I did my thing at work today, man. Stuff got done.
It's a good day. Yeah.
It was a good day, but it was an exhausting one. So this is my outlet right here. This is my.
Oh, for sure. This is all of our outlets.
Loose, man.
By the way, Tim, it says, yeah, Tim, I paid $54 for 3 Stinger motors in July for tariffs.
Yeah, Bill Wagner said it was a scam. He spoke to Panda. This is King Tech, not Aero Panda. So I know King Tech does use DHL directly from Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
$54 for 3 Stinger motors.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was in tariffs. $58.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $54 in tariffs.
Yeah, that's kind of.
They probably put a value on it, and whatever that value is, then you got to pay a certain amount or percentage.
Man, that's messed up. Jeez. So last show.
Yeah, Lewis, we think he's been.
No, man. Don't mess with that. Bobby can tell you, I ain't that type of guy.
Yeah, he's definitely not. Man, I'm over here looking. I was trying to find our flyer for our fly-in.
Oh, dude, did I tell y'all what happened?
No, what happened?
You crashed another plane.
I was out flying. I was out flying in all that wind on, what was that, Sunday?
Yeah.
Man, I was out flying in all that wind on Sunday, and I did like a live stream of it.
Bruh.
So I was flying my BAE Hawk. Dude, it was great. Had a great time with it. Like 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts, So we decided to take out my T-78.
Did the explosion at the end of that. Yeah, there you go.
Man, hey, dude, I did. It flew great.
Did it?
I came in for a nice landing, landed it sweet, everything, man. It was a little rough than what I wanted to because of the wind, but it still landed sweet. Threw another pack in it, got it out there on the runway, turned on the flaperons, went to take off, and screwed up big time.
Man.
So what I normally do, like when I fighter jets, how, Bobby, I normally take off and then I do a roll right after lifting off.
You rolled before you took off?
No, you're close though. You're close. I rolled before turning off the flaperons because my tailerons are active when flaperons are on.
Yeah.
My flaperons are locked. So I rolled before taking flaperons off. That just created a counter effect against the taileron, and the thing just rolled super slow. But it was already committed. I had to finish the roll and couldn't get to the flaperon switch in time. Lost too much altitude, pulled up into like a alpha lock.
Yeah.
And then I just killed the power, and I was like, okay, it's not over on the other side of the fence.
You just gave up.
Crash. There's nothing I can do.
And that's all she wrote, dude. That's crazy.
I dumped the mess out of it. At least you said, you know what I mean? At least you know what you did versus, you're like, I don't know what happened, Yeah, I dug on dumb the mess out of that. I was all feeling good about it too. I was like, yeah, guys, let's take it back up, take off. And all you see on the camera is that it just went off camera like this.
Man, how bad was it? Was it bad or no?
It's actually not that bad. All the gear got ripped out. Okay, but it's hand tossable.
It's in 4 pieces. The gear's ripped out.
Yeah, but it's
not bad.
It's hand tossable. Gonna be the wings didn't get hurt. The horizontals or verticals didn't get hurt. Surprisingly, they don't even have a scratch on them. And and I mean, it's just some wrinkle on the nose, and the gear got snatched out because the gear was still out when it smacked on its belly. It landed on its belly. So
Man.
it smacked on his belly and it snatched the gear out.
I was there and I saw he was doing good until that happened. That's usually the case. It's usually good until something happens.
That's true. That's normally how it works out. But yeah, dude, that was when you told me that. I was like,
Plain Day
what
was
happened?
there. Plain Day was he was watching the live stream the whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's at least you got it to where you can fix it. You know what I mean, and get it back together. So
Man, I might just make that thing to a hand tosser, like that F-16 that TJ had.
Oh yeah. By the way, let's see. Bill Wagner says I feel like he said he paid $700 for his Icoy 45. Well, the King Tech 45. Zycol is $2,600, including tariffs for both of those. Yeah, they're getting crazy with the prices, and now that they've discontinued the 80s, I'm like, dude, it's
discontinued 80s. Anything under 102 has been discontinued.
Yeah,
86s, 55s.
What's the point in that?
What video?
Why would King Tech discontinue the 30 and the 45?
They did discontinue. They discontinued the 70 too. They don't have the 70 either.
Anything under a 102 is no longer available. They don't make them anymore. And the what I've been told is King Tech wasn't making money on those turbines, and that was the reason why they decided just not to make anything under.
That's probably because Sweeland was getting all the money on them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sweeland's
still making 80s, right?
Sweeland makes 80, and I think they make a 60, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They make like a 60, yes, a 70, 60, and an 80. So, but
something like that. I don't know if they make a 70, but
I hope they still fix that maintenance that King Tech 70 that I have.
Ronnie said, Ronnie said, what's going to be the excuse when he gets turbine certified? Man,
the turbine flamed out.
Yeah, that thing flamed out. I will say though, in Will's defense,
I don't recall having an excuse. I said I don't.
Hey, in Will's defense though, I have seen him fly turbines. We buddy box together, and he's you definitely treat the turbines completely different.
Oh yeah, I don't. I don't do that craziness with the turbines.
Yeah, it's weather's got to be right. Tim will tell you.
You know, I'm not. No, if it's dusting, I'm not putting no turbine there.
I'm going to tell you what, the turbines fly better in the wind than the freaking EFs.
But the thing is, I don't have the experience with them yet. So
I mean, you know, my experience, I'm starting to do stupid stuff now with my turbines just because I'm comfortable with them. When you first get them, you fly them around in a circle. You might do a roll, you might do a loop, and that's about it. No knife edge passes. Now I'm doing knife edge turns. You know,
right?
You start getting more used to things and are used to it, and you get braver and braver. So
it's very true.
It will bite you in the butt one day. I mean, it's going to bite me in the butt one day. So
I mean, I probably will, but I mean, come on, Tim. Let's look at that field that you're at versus where we're at. Me and Bobby have a crash. We got a forest fire. You have a crash. It's just a grass fire.
Yeah, exactly. Right. He's got a point.
Yeah. So
he's got a point.
Yeah, and you can fly way, 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 way out. As long as you can see it, you can fly it. That's how far away.
I'll be in Charlotte Sunday.
You should go check out their field.
Sunday, after Thanksgiving.
I'll probably be home then.
Man, you have to let me meet you at your field, man. I'll bring a plane.
Yeah, I might do. Yeah, for
let's see here. Oh, that was it. Hey, just jumping in. Oh, what's going on, buddy? He says, hey, just jumping in. I want to say hello. I'll see you next Friday to fly the Tiger Cat.
That's
yes.
You know who that is, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I do. I used to fly with him at JCAC.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, man. I ran into him at the fly-in and was like, heck yeah, man. Bring that thing to the field. And we'll get that thing up in the air. I watched him fly it, man. It flies amazing.
Yeah, those Tiger Cats are amazing, man.
They really do. And he did a good job with it, too. It's got a gyro in there and everything. It's all smooth. Let's see here. Louis Motorsport says, laughing my tail off. He says, Will owns up to his RC mishaps. Most people don't. He's absolutely right. Every single
Thank you,
mishap
Louis
Will has
Vuitton.
had, he's
All
always
right, I'm gonna fess up right now.
fess up.
Now the plane's in one piece.
True.
However,
Okay.
I was flying my BF 109, the little Black Horse one, not my Meister, and I'm flying it. And a second flight, it's flying great. Go in, do a rudder turn, bring it down into a steep dive. I pull up, and it just keeps pulling up and keeps pulling up. And I'm like, what the hell? So I give
After
it a
you
bunch
let go of the
of
stick, it kept pulling up.
It kept going up. I was like, something's wrong.
Man.
So I'm pushing down elevator. I'm backing off on the throttle, and it flies okay at like half throttle, and then it's twitchy. Everything's really twitchy. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this thing on the ground. So I throw the landing gear down, put the flaps down, come in for a landing. I am not kidding. That thing looked like I was gonna grease it in, and about 6 to 7 inches off the ground, all of a sudden the thing just does a nosedive. Looked like I pushed down elevator.
What happened?
So I'm sitting here going, what the hell? And Adam Chamberlain, who he's out of Columbia, South Carolina, was up at our field checking it out. He's like, hey, Tim, your horizontal's vertical.
On the T-45?
Yeah.
Your horizontal is vertical.
I did the same thing. I put mine on.
It was
How you
spinning.
your horizontal is vertical?
It was the Black Horses held on with one screw.
Yeah.
And I've checked them religiously. I have Loctite on them and everything. And I just kind of not every flight,
tail?
but probably every time I take it home, I'll check it after I fly it. And man, that thing backed totally out. The screw was gone. It was rotating on the spar.
That is not good.
Oh, dude. You know what?
It was absolutely perfect. And as soon as I flared, I went to go flare to just slow, and I chopped the power completely. And that horizontal, I didn't realize the horizontal had come loose. It just did this, and it just went bam, broke the prop, and scuffed it up. But it was everybody at the field was like, Tim, what'd you do?
Yeah, they're like, why'd you do that, Tim?
What did the plane do?
It was so funny because it just went bam and it stopped immediately as soon as it didn't slide probably slide a foot. It just bam right into the ground.
Dude, that's crazy that you mentioned that, because this just the other day when I was gonna take the Viper out, but I didn't. It's a good thing I didn't, because when I grabbed it and it was in my truck, I grabbed it by the tail, and sure enough, I saw the right horizontal was like moving, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, it shouldn't be doing that. And sure enough, the screw was loosening. It was backing out.
Yeah,
so I gotta go through that.
I flew one flight before, but here we go. I'm gonna hear it from Jeremy. Maintenance, pre-maintenance, right, Jeremy? Just
not wrong.
I don't need to say it. I've already preached this.
I know you have.
We had a whole episode on.
I know.
Thank you, Jeremy.
On that.
Thank you.
I know.
Tim wasn't care for that episode. Apparently.
No, I do care for
it. Learning other learnings.
I check my stuff religiously, and it's just either I missed checking that the last time I checked it, thought I did it and did the left side and didn't do the right side because it screws on from both sides. But it's actually a number 4 metric button head.
Oh yeah, it's a big bullet.
You know that's called, Tim?
Big screw.
That's called the human factor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
it happens.
You only do it once or twice. By the way, Tiger Man, he says, Bobby, he says, I put the F-22 up today. He came by my house and picked up the F-22 that I had up for sale and the 70 millimeter. And he says, what a plane. Thank you for the deal. Absolutely, man. I'm glad I could pass off some of these airplanes that are probably not going to get in the air as I continue to raise funds for the turbine jets, man. So that's where I'm heading. I'm in the mode right now where I did a bunch of EDFs. I did a bunch of prop planes. So we're good on those for a little while. And now we're going to try to bring back some jets and everything like that one. But this one right here is the composite HST Jet Super Viper. And I got this from a guy local named Michael. And let me tell you, man, this thing had absolute problems. I couldn't sugarcoat it at all. And
saw
I
the
sent some of these
pictures.
guys pictures of it. The inside, the wood parts weren't even glued to the actual part of like the airplane, so it had no rigidity or whatsoever in the vertical stabilizer. Man, it was crazy. So and that was a brand new airplane, and so we had to go through and fix it. But here's
Brand
one
new,
thing.
never flown. Thank
Yeah,
God it wasn't flown because it probably wouldn't have made it.
Dude, it would definitely have not have flown proper in the state that it was at. So I had to go in there and use expanding glue to get it to fill the gaps and get some strength back. And then I went in there with basically insulating foam that expands and sprayed it around there to make it robust around it so it wouldn't move. But dude, it's a nice looking jet. I just need my Schwinn 80 back from CRX, man. I don't know what's going on with the boys over at CRX, but dude, I sent them my turbine on what was it? October 10th. Yeah, I know, right? Somebody said that. They're like, you say turbine. I'm like, dude, I'm in the South, so we say turbine. I got, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I sent it to CRX, and I haven't heard anything from Andy. He got it on the 10th and said, yep, I got it. Crickets. I've heard nothing but crickets.
Well,
and
we had this discussion.
We did, man.
I sent him a motor in April, and I didn't get it back till September.
Dude, I'm highly concerned. I'm like, it's okay. I understand you may have like some life events and family and hospital, that kind of thing. But man, dude, if you would, I'm an easygoing guy, man. Just let me know that, you're getting to it, or it's going to be weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but dude,
he told me I was calling him probably every 3 weeks, and he's, I'll get on it next. And seriously.
Yeah, man.
And then I confronted him at Jets Over Kentucky and was like, where's my turbine? Promised he'd have it done as soon as he got back, and that's in July, and I didn't get the motor until the end of September.
Yeah, dude, it's
with many phone calls after that.
Yeah, I'm at 42 days now, but who's counting? But still, I'm just like, you told me it was going to be done in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So had I known what I know now, I probably would have never sent it to him. It would have gone with Bad Boys.
Your 3 wins from someone else is all I'm going to say. And if you need to
sure.
send one in to get service, send it to Bad Boys or somebody.
Bad Boys, my man. Those guys are the greatest for service.
Yeah, they are. I've sent stuff to them before, and man, I tell you, I can't say I'm going to send anything to CRX again, man. It kind of let me down, to be honest with you. So definitely not going to do that. So Josh Bunn says that's a normal wait time for most turbines this day and age. I agree, but the communication is what we're lacking there. There's been zero comms whatsoever. Zero.
Maybe, but I just sent off 2 King Techs, and one's already going to be here tomorrow, and that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So for us at Banana Hobby, when you buy a Schwinn from us, we will send it directly to China and then bring it back, and then once it comes back, we ship it back to you. And that's like 3 weeks.
Well, and they shipped DHL. It shipped out, I think Monday, and it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be here Friday from Taiwan. However, I was before you got on here, I was telling everybody that I had to pay a $28 some change tariff fee before DHL would deliver it tomorrow.
Man, yeah, I'm telling you. I was, but like I said, dude, I had nothing but good experiences with him before, and he done a phenomenal job. And the crazy part is that same Schwinn I just sent to him, I sent the starter to him like almost on the same day last year. So I was like, man, this is crazy, But anyway, Plain Day the One says, what is that jet behind? So like I said, that's a composite HSD Jets. Super Viper. It's their FRP. It's all composite. Great looking jet, man. Looks absolutely good. So I had to go through it. It's got some fit and finish issues, that kind of thing. So I want to take it out there and fly it and see exactly what's going on. But man, I'll tell you, it has some major issues with it, like some of the fit and finish, like the way the wings made up. I've got millimeter gaps in it. I don't know if this was a Friday plane or what, but I've had to go through and do some real work to it. And here's my biggest thing. I want you guys to listen to this. Jeremy, Tim, Will, and you guys at home. Just listen to this. I'm not going to say anything, especially you, Josh. Listen to this. Let me crank up my light real quick. Oh, man. Let me crank it up. I'm over here changing my settings, and I'm not trying to. Okay. There we go. Now, listen to this. Tell me if this sounds right. Because I know what it sounds like to me. Radio.
I hear somebody's heart beating. Jeremy, is that you? Your mic's on your heart?
It could be picking up his heart. He's nervous. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it went away. No, there it is.
No, I think that's something on Bobby's side.
Do you hear this?
Is that the
server?
brakes?
No. Do you hear it?
Yeah, there's a sound like a servo hum.
Yeah. That's the sound of the servos, the digital servos, when they're just under normal load. There's nothing wrong. Listen,
Yeah, some servos do that.
these things are absolutely loud. Have you ever heard them this loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are loud like that.
Dude, this thing.
It
Okay,
it really depends on the brand, man. My Savox are loud like that, and
these
they're
are-
like $160 servos.
Yeah, I got MKSs, I believe, in my A10, and they're loud.
That makes
Yeah.
me feel good.
It just all depends. It doesn't mean anything in regards to being bad. Now, if you're hearing that noise and you've got a servo that's over torqued, you're gonna see the magic note soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
none of these are over torque. But dude, I have never heard, and I have these same servos in some of my other jets, and they are not nearly as loud as that. They almost sound, it's just that loud. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that.
that's not bad. That's nothing to worry about.
Okay, I was wondering. I needed you guys to kind
Is
of.
there smoke coming off the plane behind
Yeah,
you?
and look, I've had digital servos before, and I'm used to hearing the noise and the chatter and stuff. That's fine. That's not what these are sounding. These sound like when you have a servo bound and it's under load, and it's just like, man, because when I use all the other, when I move the ailerons and things like that, then it starts making, it's not as loud, but it's pretty dang loud. So these are GDWs in there.
It's nothing to worry about.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Good deal. Because I was like, oh man, this don't sound right. But this is why we have people in the community, man, where you can go out there and ask. Let's see here. Josh Bunt says, must be me. I've never gotten a turbine back from anyone in 3 weeks. Oh wow, man.
Well, stop breaking them.
Josh is just on the blacklist. He's on the blacklist.
Josh has enough turbines to go around, has them in a rotation that he doesn't have to worry about it. He's like, oh yeah,
He's
Yeah,
probably
you're
got
right
two.
there, Omaha.
Yeah.
I've told him that plenty of times. the
that's
server.
funny.
So I'm speaking the same truth.
Let's take a look here.
If he stopped crashing turbine jets, he won't have that problem.
Let's see here.
Or flying them really, really a lot, so that goes
Yeah.
to 25 hours.
Service 25 hours. But
Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see. Most big jets on my field hum, at least the ones I've seen.
Yeah, you should hear even big 3D airplanes do it too.
Yeah, I've heard the 3D airplanes, but they don't sound like this. This sounds like louder. And maybe it could be amplified because I'm in my office and it's a confined space. Could be it too.
Could be the surface, could be the composite, could be any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a drum, right?
That's true.
You're gonna get an acoustic sound out of almost anything. Depending
what?
on where it is.
I didn't
Just
think
turn
about
your hearing
that.
aid down.
Stop worrying about it. Just fly the darn plane.
Nah, dude, 'cause that's when you crash stuff.
Will is
Pay attention to
speaking
your
the
airplane.
truth.
Yeah. Take no
just turn
advice
your
from Will
hearing
right
aid.
on that one.
Just turn the hearing aid down.
If you're worried about the servos, change out the elevator servos. If you're gonna have a
That's what
problem
I'm
with something, elevator servos are the one that'll take you down. If you have an aileron going out, you'll still be able to control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're worried,
Yeah.
spend the money, change elevator servos, and then go from there.
Man. This
You
one,
lose
I
the
think,
elevator servo, it's game over.
dude, I've had, you ain't kidding about that. I've
Yeah.
had a whole bunch of those GDW servos, and they've been fine. So, but the guy who I got this one from, Michael, He said he had one in his HSD Super Viper, and it was humming like this. And he said and one of the servers went out, ended up crashing the airplane. I was like, man, that okay.
Yeah.
So
that's the Super Viper. They're different
It
quality
happens.
of.
Hey, Josh, that's what Will says every time before he flies. Every time.
Willie Sports says Bobby about to start the turbine indoors. I wish I could. I don't even have a turbine in that one because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. In the meantime, I'm thinking about. So, does anybody know why they switched from? I mean, I guess you said it. King Tech's not making money on the 80s. Their 85 though is equivalent to. I saw it's putting out like 19.5 pounds of thrust. That one needs. They asked for 10 kilograms of thrust on the low end.
Here's how I would see it. Majority of the people in an 80 size turbine are putting 102s in it.
Yeah.
So why would you put an 80 in there when everybody's putting 102s and getting even better power out of it, but yet still having the same residual thrust as about an 80? I mean, that makes
some of us
perfect
can
sense.
afford to spend $300 more to get a 102.
Yeah. Hey, say that again, Jeremy. Jeremy, say that again.
Oh, man.
Say that again.
Say what again about the
residual?
The residual thrust is almost the same for a 102 versus an 80.
Yeah.
And what is residual thrust? Let's ask that question. So essentially, the turbine motors have a minimum idle that they're going to be at that's still putting thrust out.
That's right.
Okay, so unlike an EDF where you turn it off, you get off. In a propeller airplane, you'll get a little bit of residual because you'll get the winding down of the centrifugal force. However, a turbine, it's going to have to sit at a certain point of idle, otherwise it'll choke out and die, right? So it sitting at that idle is still going to have a certain amount of residual thrust.
That's right.
What that means. But here's how you counter that, really. Brakes. A little bit more flaps, speed brakes, all that type of thing. So it's really a win-win to go to a 102 that is the size of an 80 that puts out a little bit more because everybody wants way more speed. You know what I mean? Everything. Yeah. Everybody does. Even if it's just a pass, everybody wants more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I use the speed brakes on that L39 whenever Bobby's flying it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. I mean, you should. You absolutely should. Full flaps, speed brakes, get more lift, slows down. Once you're on the ground, you have brakes. So I see it as one of those things. It's like it's kind of an irrelevant situation. Everybody's buying 102s. I'm sure they're seeing tons of 102 cells, and then everything below that is probably minimal.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, if anybody wants to buy an 80, I got one I'll sell you. Then I can turn around, put the boot with it, get me a 102.
You don't need to run the 80. You got it. It's already there. Money's in the bank. You already paid.
I want more power.
You don't need more power on an 80 on that thing. That thing's already way too overdone.
Dude, Will has a 70 in his. And with the 70, I can't tell the difference between the 70 and my 80 in that thing. The way it flies.
I'm about to pull the trigger on that fuselage for that F-22.
Oh, you should do that. Man, this tastes...
Yeah, I'm going to go turbine on that.
That's where you'll want to be like a 102 on there just to give it a little bit extra. I don't mind our 80s at our altitude, but when I'm in Kentucky, I feel a difference. So
I put the 80 in the L39 that I had, and dude, it was a massive difference. It was a rocket ship. Yeah, I was like, good gosh, man. Just a ball of fun. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying. They call for like in the middle of the range, all the way up to a 140. So most people are throwing like.
How big a meter is that?
It's a 2 meter, I believe. So
you can fly that off 100 all day long.
Full composite. What? I mean, okay.
Flying weight 24 to 20.
So the 2.6 meter one that I have, I'm flying that on a 140.
Yeah. Yeah, on the top end, ballistic 140. Most people are settling in on the 120s, you know what I mean? But you can fly. There's people flying these things on 80s, and they fly fine. They fly good. So I don't know.
But, hey, Jeremy, what would you put one of those big darn turbines in, man? I see King-Tech sells one that they like.
I got a 300 in one of my jets.
You're talking about a 300.
Yeah, like what?
I got in that 1/5 F-16 has. I have a 300 in that.
Tim, don't you have a 300?
So no, this back here is a 1/6. So the 1/5 is bigger than that. and that's pretty big. I mean, look at
Yeah, Ronnie's right.
I mean,
Bill Wagner says
that's
it's crazy
that's
seeing
a big
people throw
jet.
turbines into 80 size EDF planes. Don't know where they find the room. I know. What they do is
but that Sport Griffin that I have right here that I'm assembling still, that one, that's getting a 190 in it.
Jeez, man, that's a lot of
crazy.
juice.
It's
What are you
crazy.
running in the F-16, Jeremy?
In that one,
Yeah,
that one doesn't have anything in it yet. That's
what are you running in the 6 scale?
that's another new jet
Ah.
from a different company.
What are you
Now-
running in the 6 scale?
The 6 scale green aggressor one I have a 220 in that.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, switching gears real quick. Hey, let's talk RC supplies and gear. So let's talk about, do you guys know the difference between epoxy and then Hysol?
Epoxy or epoxy?
Epoxy. There's no AH in it. Epoxy and Hysol. You're funny. What is the
There's
difference?
high sol right
And
there.
then you got Aeropoxy. So
That's high sol.
what is the difference between Hysol? Because I think this will be something that's going to be beneficial to the people in the room, because I didn't know about Hysol until I started getting into these big turbine jets.
Trying to find
I don't know
something to
anything about
show the difference.
Yeah, dude. Hysol. Once you learn about Hysol, your the way you repair things will change, because
Man, I don't even know if I have epoxy here.
yeah, you should.
I
Find,
can tell you one thing: the price difference is a lot.
oh God, yeah.
Okay.
He might not have epoxy, but he's got plenty of that
Epoxy.
Astroglide.
What?
I mean, I normally use high sol.
That was called Aero. That was Aero. Whatever was that called? What the heck?
All I saw was an A. That's why I was like, okay.
It was Aero. It was like Aero glue or something like that. Jesus. Can't take this man nowhere.
Oh man.
Hey,
Don't
what
cancel
is
me,
that?
Don't
Hey,
cancel.
what's the name of that again? Jeremy, show the name.
This is Aeropoxy.
Aeropoxy. Good God Almighty.
Gosh, you're awful, Will.
I know. What are we doing
You
here?
need to get your mind out of that gutter.
I know. Either you get
It's
out of
even,
the
it's even got a probe there, Will.
Yeah. But look, so Will, Tim and Jeremy, why don't you explain to everybody what the difference between epoxy or apoxy or epoxy versus Hysol? Let's go.
I'm trying to find some of that. I don't even know if I have any.
I don't even know what high sol is.
Garbage.
Oh, you don't?
Okay, well, anyway,
Jeremy,
a
take this.
long,
Yeah, this is important.
long time ago, God gave us airplanes.
Yep.
And in these real airplanes, they needed to have a really, really awesome, essentially glue to be able to glue standoffs and seal different things
Yeah.
that require extreme stress, tensile strength, all that type of stuff, right? And so they came up with these really cool compounds that essentially epoxy cannot deal with. Okay, so what happens is they came up with a lot of different solvents, a lot of different epoxies and adhesives, I guess would be the wording. And so you've got a lot of really cool things that have been brought. These are like the best ones you can get from what I find, and that's through BVM. Unless you pay a ridiculous amount of money from a lot of places. But anyway, this right here is not Aeroglide. So
Sorry.
weirdos.
I'm
I'll let
sorry.
you guys figure this
Hey,
out.
Tim is like, can't take these guys anywhere.
Anyway, so these compounds or adhesives are made so that you could actually put them into high strength situations that you need. And so these are aerospace grade adhesives, is essentially the difference between epoxy and these type of adhesives. If you were to just use a regular epoxy on there, epoxy becomes brittle. It's usually a yellowish tinge.
Yeah.
I would say the use for epoxy is for like a very substandard, nothing that's gonna have to worry that come off. any of that type of stuff. Just minor little repairs, right? But this, if you're going to be doing anything that needs any kind of longevity or strength, you want to absolutely use this. So if you are looking at any of these composite airplanes that are out there, you will find that they have some type of a high sol compound that glues all the formers, the ribs, the strengths, the spars, any of that kind of stuff in there. And it's usually a white,
white or beige
type looking glue.
Yeah.
Adhesive that's in there. And so essentially it's a 2-part mixture that, depending on which one you get, depends on how long it takes to dry, right? So this one here is about a 12-hour cure, Aeropoxy. So usually you squirt it where you need to, you smear it around, whatever you need to, make sure it looks good, and then, once it sets and dries, you're good to go. Well, then you've got this other one that BVM has, and it's 9580. This is essentially like a 5-minute epoxy. Okay, and this is the QT Plus or whatever it's called. Okay, this is an epoxy. Okay, yeah. It's fast drying, all that type of stuff. However, this QT Plus stuff is got, I swear it's got something else in there to help structure it together, little fibers.
It's got a higher tensile strength.
Yeah, and so it's high performance, tough, durable bonds, fast setting, and easy to use. And so, kudos to BVM. You guys got some of the greatest stuff out here. If you want to send me a bunch, I'll take it. No, but you guys got a good
plug there.
Josh Bunn said, "Don't forget Chi-Sol direct from China in all of our jets."
Yeah, that actually is there. So.
Yeah,
it appears right. It appears that stuff is almost like an epoxy or a high sol mixture with like baby powder is what it seems like. It's different.
Interesting.
So yeah, I mean, there's different stuff. If you've never heard of high sol, I absolutely recommend getting some, trying it out on a repair, and then you'll probably never look back. I mean, I'm almost certain you're not going to. I mean, these are like $15, $18 a bottle, but it's so worth it.
Yeah, this is what I was recommended. It's high sol, actually. It's the E20 HP. They make another variant of it too. It's on Amazon.
Essentially, it's the same stuff as this. It's just rebranded.
Yep, and it's a little cheaper too. I think it's $26. So you can see right there. But dude,
you got to buy the gun. You got to buy the mixing tips.
Yeah,
I buy my high salt typically from McMaster Car, and they are really reasonably priced on those.
But I mean, that's essentially that's what you glue your landing gear stuff back on when we do have a bad day, all of that stuff, and you can make it look almost new with any of that type of stuff, and you're not going to worry about it breaking out again. When you put this type of stuff back in, you're looking and you're gonna almost forget about it and move on. But if you're going to use
foam?
I've actually put it on foam. Trying to remember the situation. I know I put it on there.
I would say it's not worth it because the foam's going to pull away.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I glued a landing gear in with it, a mount.
Yeah,
and I think it did fine. I don't remember it not doing fine, but I mean, this is mainly for your composites, your balsa, your like gluing together a Black Horse jet or something like that. You'd want to use this type of stuff. You don't want to use. I mean, you can use CA. CA is good for like little itty bitty things, but if you want some longevity and some actual tensile strength on things, you want to go with something that has a bead that you can put on there.
I should probably use that on my oh gosh, what is it? My jet fan EDF then, because you have to use epoxy to put the mounts onto it. So I should probably use that.
Yeah, that would work better. I still use epoxy. The only time I use it is like for weights. If I need to put some weights in the nose of something.
Because then it bleeds through. Yeah, I get that.
And it's cheaper because I've got one plane I bought used, and he took all the weights. It's actually a Top RC FW. There's so much high salt on the. I was like, oh my God, he must have wasted $100 worth of Hysol. I was like, this
and that's another thing too. If you're actually weighing like airplanes in ounces and whatnot, like down to the minuscule, Hysol is heavier. It just is, because it's got a lot more molecular type items inside of it for that bond process. So, but Hysol's awesome. You can also get away with using what do they call them? Micro balloons. You can kind of dilute it out.
Yeah, I've used micro balloons before. That's good stuff.
And so then you're not adding all that. But there's a lot of way to skin a cat, essentially. But this is something new. If you've never heard of this, try this.
Don Henry just threw something out there. CA plus baking soda. We've done that at on cars before, where that works. Their intake or something like that. The plastic intake. And
that works.
Dude, it bonds it like there's nothing to it.
Well, that's all the kicker is.
Huh?
That's all the kicker is water and baking soda.
Yeah, and it bonds it like it's nothing to it, man, and it seals up.
Hey, since we're talking about adhesives, can I throw something else out there?
Yeah, go ahead. By all means.
Okay. I've known about this, but I've never actually used it. This crap.
What is it?
This is CA remover.
Yeah, Uncure. Yeah.
Okay, I had to use this the other day. I had a bead go down a wing. My son had a rough landing, and we had to fix a wing. But anyway, I had a drop go down, and it went all the way down his front of his wing, and I was freaking out because I've never used that. So kudos to that. That was awesome. I literally put a little bit on there, and then I just wiped it right off.
Dude, it works.
I like how he blamed that rough landing on his son.
He did. I got the video.
Hey, you heard that too, huh? I heard it.
I'm going to send it to you, Bobby. You better show this.
Now he's got a video.
Hey, send it through Facebook real quick. I was over here trying to pull out one of my get a picture done. Let me see here. I was trying to.
I'll send it through there. He's not on here, and that little turd hit me in the junk today.
Oh my God!
I'm getting him back.
That is funny. That is funny. Let's see here. I got some.
Went to the dang supermarket, and he totally.
You deserved it.
Right.
I'm sure I did, but I'm getting him back. We're gonna air this out.
You said we're gonna put this all out here.
Nah, he's a good kid, but
there we go.
We had some damage we had to repair.
No butts.
Let's see here.
Good kid with no butts.
By the way, did you guys see the Horizon Hobby sale they had? They had their 1.5 meter Mustang on sale.
It was like $220 off.
Yeah, it was like $350, $349. It sold out pretty quick.
Yeah, it was already overpriced to begin with, though.
I was getting ready to say that just proves to you that if they really wanted to do that, they could do that. You know what I mean?
They're selling it for what it's really worth, right there.
Possibly, or it was like back stock. You know what I mean? Like they had a bunch of them. Let me see here. I'm looking. Let me see.
Or they got a new one coming, new paint scheme, and they needed to get rid of it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, to be honest with you.
Did you guys get a chance to see all of the China stuff that Carrie sent?
No.
Jet ruler?
It's on your Facebook group, right?
Yeah, it's on the Banana Hobby page. She was able to go there and do some networking with our manufacturers, get some insider stuff, check on future projects. Lots of good stuff. So we put a teaser out there on our next project that should hopefully be here around January, but it may be the first quarter. We'll see. And we're not going to tell you what it is. We're just going to let you guys soak and guess. And then when it's ready, we will do a nice big hype for you guys to have it.
That's right.
Was that the one that was kind of wrapped or had wrapping around it or something? I thought I saw a picture with something. It looked like they were holding a fuselage, but you couldn't tell what it was.
Oh, I blocked it out. Yeah.
Oh.
That was the item in front. But I had to shape it in shapes.
Oh yeah, so you couldn't
You can't tell.
That's right. You gotta make the people work for it.
A lot of people are guessing an SR-71.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
It was.
Especially a smaller size one that's more manageable to be able to buy.
Let's see here. Oh, I know, right? That would definitely be a good one. That flew, yeah, if it flew good.
Something maybe like Twin 80s would probably handle. Would be a
Oh
good
man,
one.
that'd be great. I'm trying to pull up get this thing to
180 turbines.
That'd be kind of cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But it could be an Su-57. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
Felon? Oh, that would be.
That'd be pretty neat.
That would be great.
Man, what other things would be pretty cool? You know, like a Concorde. That'd be kind of cool.
Man, I don't know. All these little go straight fast.
Talking about with the droop snoot?
Huh?
Talking about with the droop snoot?
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat,
That
huh?
one, as long as it actually has the droop snoot feature to it. It has
I
to have.
That'd be
still
pretty
think
cool.
a felon would be awesome.
Oh, dude, yeah.
A big-
yeah.
A felon with
A manageable size F-35 would be pretty cool.
I'd be okay with that too.
Yeah, 80 or 90 mil. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, not a mill. This is turbine. This is from Jet Ruler.
Oh, jet ruler. Okay, well, yeah.
So this is composite.
Yes.
And awesome.
By the way, guys, check this out.
Concorde would be nice then.
Just so you know, we've got our fly-in coming up. Black Friday fly-in. It is right here. Sorry, I had to pull that out of the way. We've got the Southern Swake Aero Modelers, Pilot Society, Black Friday swap, meet, and fly-in. It's going to be Friday the 28th. Unfortunately, Tim is making excuses not to show up. But
well,
see what we
I
can do.
saw it's right there. The reason no alcohol.
Yeah. Hey, that was for you guys last go around, and 8 a.m. until probably until about 2 or 3. Bring a table, tent, and sell and buy whatever you got. Last time we had a really nice turnout. We had a bunch of people out there, so it should be pretty good. Free admission for spectators if you want to fly. The pilot fee is only $10. We're going to have food and drinks and possibly coffee and hot cocoa. We are not going to be serving alcohol. Sorry, guys. It is a dry field, but pilots
Wasn't dry last year.
I know, right? Yeah, I know. When the cat's away, the mice certainly were playing and leaving bottle caps all over the place. So we can't have that. Let's see. Pilots briefing at 9 a.m. and there it is, guys. So make sure you can come out to that. It's in North Carolina. If you're a state over, it's not too far, man. So I've seen a bunch of people that are in here, P-51 fan, flying veteran. I've seen, those guys come to it, man. So it's going to be a good turnout. And I think Will's going to actually make it this go around. So
I am.
we shall see.
I thought he made it last year. Didn't he make it last year?
He didn't.
I didn't make it at the
He had to
beginning.
work.
I got there at the end.
Yeah.
Everything was
Where were
wrapping
you
up.
out there when I was flying the turbine and had the hot landing?
Yeah,
It was me.
but it was
Every landing's a hot
like
landing.
12 o'clock, I think.
Man, I should have done that.
Whoa!
Yeah, but yeah, man. Let's see here.
You should have
Somebody
played
said-
that when I almost fell out this chair just now, Bobby. You saw me earlier where I almost fell out of my chair?
No, I wish you. I've been waiting for
I
you to
was
fall
leaning
out of there.
back and it went back fast, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Hey, Ronnie's got a good point. How about a turbine Yak 130? I would love that. Or if everybody's calling for F-117,
That'd be pretty cool.
Let's see. All right, we got a good question.
I love skunk work stuff.
Yeah,
I'd like to go back to
YF
World War
would be
II and
nice.
have an ME-262.
dude, I'd be
YF
okay
would
with
be
that.
That would be
Would it
cool.
run off of one turbine or two?
Oh, you'd have to have
Have
two.
that too.
Let me ask
The
you.
one on there, the thing would end up being awful.
Oh God, yeah. Cloud Zero says King Tech Schwewin Zykoy. Which do you guys recommend and why?
The first two
Yeah, same. To be honest
all
with you.
day.
And I love my Schwewins, man. They've been great.
And
my
I've
King
said
Tech's been great.
this before. Those N-Jets, I'm flying that N-Jet 100. I am thoroughly impressed with that thing. The
Tell
throttle-
everybody what you were saying with the spool up on that. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's almost as fast as you move the stick.
Like an EDF.
Almost. I wouldn't say it's an EDF, but it is. It's probably a second or less. I mean, as fast as almost as fast as you pushing the throttle up and down, it is responding. And at a dead idle, and you go full throttle, it is like almost instant.
Man,
It's
that's
I
incredible.
wonder if they're using I wonder if that thing's kind of like a hybrid drive or something.
I don't know what they've done, but they do have an app that's really cool. You download it on your phone, and it comes with a screen like the Kingtex and the Shuiwins, but you can do it all from your little cell phone. You can do everything from your cell phone.
he said your little cell
McLaren is
phone.
the way McLarens are built. They have a electric drive system, and of course it's a gasoline vehicle, so it's a hybrid or a two drive or whatever you want to call it. And that electric motor throw out so much torque to get that thing moving off the line like really quick. That's how the engine spins up so fast. But I mean, because it spins up real quick. So that's probably what they're doing. They're probably doing something like a hybrid drive system.
I don't know what it is, but I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I'm flying it in my 2.1 Atom, and the 100 it flies it great. It's just not the vertical's not unlimited on it, but I'm pretty impressed with it so far.
I'm gonna do some
it's
research.
the only one I have. I've got Kingtex and Shuiwins and everything else.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got to be using some kind of technology to spool it up that quick. I mean,
I don't know, Jeremy. Got any thoughts on how that thing spools up so quick?
That fast?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just newer technology. I mean,
there's
going to be it's going to have solenoids that are better, newer design. But, a lot of these turbines, all the injectors are
distance somewhere, because even with all the turbo technology that's out there on automotive vehicles, they're spinning up quicker, but they're not spinning up nowhere near as quick as your root superchargers or anything like that. That's instant, So, or either like these electric vehicles that can gain instant power like that. So they got to be using something. They've got to be using something.
Omaha said, "What about us poor folks, EDFs?"
Yeah, hey, I know, right?
Hey, look, don't be fooled. I'm all in the EDFs, dude.
There's really big good stuff that'll be coming at some point.
Well, what we need a dependable motor manufacturer for big EDFs.
By the way,
and I'm not trying to throw shade at the ones that are out there, but I think that they do need to make these bigger motors where they can take on more watts, and they don't have to be so extremely low on kV. I mean, they have the technology to build them. They just don't want to build it because it will probably cost. But I mean, if we're running a big EDF, we're probably willing to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, let's segue into the E-flite. Let's talk about some EDF action, right? That little Twin 64 E-flite A320. Will, what were your thoughts, dude?
Man. I like that. That sucker flies nice. It took off with ease. I mean, it took off real easy.
I dropped the video yesterday, late yesterday, and dude, that airplane, I never. It's interesting when you're doing like reviews and you're flying it. Your viewpoint's different than when you actually sit back and you watch the video and you're like, oh man, that does really fly good. That airplane is an amazing flying airplane, and some of the guys at the at the field kept saying, they're like, that thing looks absolutely like real when it's flying by at a distance. It's crazy.
Yeah, you did that one flyby that was like you were at like about 300 feet or so.
Yeah,
and you was cruising it, and it looked like maybe the real thing was like some thousands of feet in the air, but just cruising by.
It was crazy how well it flew. One big thing that I noticed about that airplane was like it literally sipped milliamps. I see the benefit now of the twin 64s. I was like, I don't understand why you do 64 over 70s, because the power and everything. But now I get it. We were getting 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Actually, just to be honest,
you got a 6 minute flight out of that thing.
It was 6 minutes. It was over 6 minutes of flight out of it.
Yeah, you got a 6 minute flight out of it.
And it kept doing its thing. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys some video of it real quick. and get your thoughts on it, and then see. And then we're going to talk about if you think it's worth what they're asking. Because, dude, I gotta say, it's for what it is. It's a little pricey. I think it's $619 with the receiver, but just take a look at it and tell me what you guys think. Here we go. All right, up and away.
Here we go.
5 minutes. Here we go. Oh man, look how light that nose is.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
no,
lifted.
That was
It
crazy.
really just lifted. Here, sorry, got to go to the 4K. It hurts my eyes at 720.
Yeah, it was.
Gonna get on step, dude. That was
It just
ridiculous.
That
literally
was smooth.
lifts off the
All right,
ground
we're
so
gonna come on
effortlessly.
Trim's good, dude. I'm at 40% throttle. Look at that. It looks
Really impressed with
And
the
the sound of that
size.
airframe is
That's
just
nice.
really good.
You got the flaps up, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
flaps are up and everything.
I mean,
Dude,
Man,
this
she's
is-
clean. She's flying clean.
That looks so realistic right there.
It does.
That is crazy.
it really did look realistic. And then
Seatbelt off
you know,
because they're all.
they're having some fun doing rolls and trying to see.
That
Push
is
it.
wild. All right. So this is a really smooth flyer. Very scale. Looks so realistic in the sky. Let's full throttle it. You ready?
Yeah, let's get the passengers where they're going in a hurry.
The full throttle was impressive
Oh,
too.
wow.
The power. It's quick.
Okay.
She's cooking.
Dude, that has ample power for what
Yeah,
this
you could
is.
cruise around.
We're
on
still
this
in the full
40,
throttle right
50%
there.
throttle.
Keep it
We're going
going.
to keep it low.
I was trying to get
See the
Will on the
contrast with
sticks,
the
but he was
trees.
nervous. He didn't want to fly.
She's cooking.
Yeah, she's rolling.
That is not slow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, it rolled.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody just threw up. I hope no one had the seatbelt off because they're all rolled around in there.
That was crazy how smooth and fluid that was.
I'm
Okay.
really impressed with that airplane, man.
All
I
right,
had
so we're going to
nothing
punch it
negative
up
to
a
say
little
about
bit. And let's try to see what that roll is again, okay? We gain a little
Yeah.
bit of
Took it up
altitude
again
right
and
there.
rolled
You
it
ready?
again.
Go for it.
Super
All right,
smooth.
let's see how we can roll. Wow.
It just holds it.
Very
So
nice.
nice.
Okay, you're gonna do a
And then
reenactment of the movie Flight.
we
Oh,
brought it
Flying
in.
in.
We brought it in nice and low.
We're going to cut the ground while we're flying.
Stay down in the bowl.
Always got to yield to the big aircraft in full scale.
But you can see no stall, negative tendencies or anything. We got it
Yeah,
pretty
we're
slow
cruising
right
low.
there.
Yeah.
Man, park flyer.
I know. Drop those gear. You ready for the landing?
Go for it.
All right, so we set up for the
Saw that.
landing, and it's really
40%
effortless.
throttle, 30%.
That was on a green label SMC.
And there you have it.
Very
dude.
nice.
That is a baby right
That's
there.
sweet.
And
That thing's a
then
real
so-
baby.
Will comes up and he gives me the high voltage.
Yeah, RC Pilot Will let me get this to throw in there to try it
Second
out.
flight.
So big shout out to RC Pilot Will. And we're going to take this thing up.
So we take it up. Check out when I full throttle it.
Full throttle.
Watch how quick it gets off the
Boom.
ground.
Whoa.
Look at that. Okay. We got a
Linear
wheelie machine going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was doing. I was like, oh,
With those flaps down.
flying before it's ready to fly.
And just a beautiful flyer, man.
That light is bright.
The bottom fly.
It's super.
So we're going to go
bright.
by really slow. You ready?
Go for it.
Right, boss. Really close in.
Just having some fun, man. Just going by slow. You know, sometimes you don't want to go fast.
Very nice.
Very smooth.
To the powerful throttle.
Man, that light at the back, you can see it really easy.
This thing's just a really nice flyer. I want to get silly with it.
So good.
It's just fun.
And there you have it, boys and girls.
You had all kind of lawsuits with that flight.
Yeah. Let's see here. So Plain Day says, I like the battery hatch too. That battery hatch is massive in there. It's pretty large. You can stick a 6200 all the way up to almost a 7000, I believe. So Plain Day says, yep, it looks absolutely real. It does. It felt that way too. Bash Still Broken says, that's E-Flight for you. Anything they make is almost guaranteed to well. So yeah, it was actually really good. Tim said something. He says, I don't have a 170, but I've flown a plane with one. Didn't see or feel any difference between it and my 100 other than the power difference. Huh. Really?
Talking about the Injet.
Oh, yeah.
That's talking about the Injet.
So you saw no difference between a 170 and a 100?
I mean, other than the power, everything, it's spooled up the same as the 100.
Dang.
Everything seemed the same. It wasn't mine, so
Need for Speed says it seems more fun and maneuverable than the Freewing AL-37. Flight times are amazing. I would agree. Yeah, this one is a perfect balance between size and like agility and speed, and then also battery consumption too. So I would agree. The AL-37 flew like a big plane. It landed like a big plane, but it was awesome though in the sky, man. I mean, it's a great bird. But this one right here is a good mix. And with the 64s, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. So let's see. Charles McDaniel, what's going on? He says mine got delivered yesterday. I had to work today, so I stuck it in my job, saw the boxes, and checked it. So he's happy about that. What's going on, Pulley? We got Pulley over here. He says, I love that plane. It takes off by itself. It really does. Hey, Cloud X0 says, I'm interested in the NJet 170, by the way. He says, any experience with it?
that's what I was responding to him about.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And let's see. What's up, Pulley in the house? Boomerang RC Jets carries NJet. That's true. And, man, I think we're at a good stopping point right here. What do y'all think?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jeremy didn't get to talk about his new jet back there at all.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy, what do you got?
This
Here, let me kick this.
is the 1/6 Pilot RC F-16.
Whoa, 1/6 scale?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 1/6 Pilot and a 1/6 jet ruler.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's crazy.
Well, you
They
have
can't mess with money.
I know.
No, so this one here actually had a little bit of damage from shipping, and so that's why it's with me. Is I had to fix the damage, and then we're gonna probably sell it. There's only two of these here right now for essentially for sale. We got one in the warehouse right now, and then we got this one. And so this one here is just getting me a good look through to make sure nothing seriously damaged was in there. The vert had a little bit of damage, and we're getting a new vertical for it. But other than that,
man,
the airplane's perfect, ready to go.
Jeez, Jeremy.
Looks good.
Well, can I put you on the spot
Yeah.
and ask you a kind of a question you might not between the two you have, the jet ruler and this, what makes one better than the other?
Good question.
There's a few differences. This has a little bit more of the riveting.
Okay.
The vertical separates in a different spot. So you've got on the jet ruler, it separates down here on the lower kill area of the vert.
Yep.
The cockpit's a little bit better on the jet ruler than the pilot one, but the pilot makes great sport jets, so this thing's going to be a boss. I guarantee it's going to be lighter than the jet ruler. So, I mean, there's just little things that are going to be just a little bit different, you know. Same landing gear, a little bit different setups for your horizontal lights. I mean, they're very comparable, but there's just going to be some slight differences between them. Now, which would I pick out of them? I haven't flown this one yet, but that would be the determining factor is how, you know, how they fly. And so, like I said, I think that this is going to be a little bit lighter than the jet ruler one. So if you want a lighter, more maneuverable, you may want to go with the pilot one. But if you want all the scale options, this even has thrust vectoring on it too.
Jeez.
So you've got all different options on there, lots of different things. So it just depends on what you want, you know. But I think that it's going to come down to the jet ruler has more super scale than this does. This one's designed to be a little bit more sporty, so it's probably going to be lighter. So
thrust vectoring on
Price
F6,
difference.
man, that's
price difference. I haven't seen what the price is on this yet, so I don't know what the answer is on there yet. But I think it's on the website. But like I said, we got two of these available. This one, again, like I said, it's only with me right now just to make sure that everything is good on it. Like I said, we had a little damage from shipping, but looked at everything. We've determined what needed to get replaced, which is the vert piece. So that's going to be a completely different vert, and then the airplane's going to be perfect. So,
Man,
good jet, and it's been looked at. So that's another good thing. So,
Tim, that was a great question, man. Seriously, that's a great question. What makes it, any different? So now you have it. By the way, Jeremy was talking earlier about, Carrie right now is in Hong Kong, and I guess she's in China now. And she had some pictures of them going through some of the factories. And so for some of you guys that may have never seen what some of those factories look like, I was going to pull that up so you guys could see it. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can kind of see where these airplanes Jeremy's talking about come from. So here you go. There's a guy working right there. Looks like he's working on a fuse that
that's definitely an F-16 fuse
for sure. You could tell right there, yeah. And he's putting that together. You can see the paint job on that. That's cool.
Pause right there for a second. Pause right there. That paint scheme and other paint schemes that they're doing on there, those are hand airbrush, people.
No way.
That is not a sticker. That is hand airbrushed.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
And this is Jet Ruler right here, right?
This is. Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And you wonder why it costs $4,000.
Jeez.
Welcome to composites.
Yep. Massive difference. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, I like that second one.
So you can see how they actually go through it, and they literally go through the airplanes. They all have them stacked up here. So these are individual people, man, that are putting these airplanes together, not some, machine doing it.
Okay, I'm sending you a couple more pictures. You got to share
There's
these
Carrie.
ones.
That's Carrie right there, and that's the owner of what's the owner of
Jet Ruler.
Jet
That's
Ruler.
Yep.
Yeah, right here. I think that's his wife right there. And you can kind of see right there, they're putting them together. Pretty interesting.
Trying to share this Tiger scheme.
Like, look right here where you can see, the front of the fuselage is not attached, but you can see the fuel tanks right there. They already run the wires and the plumbing, and then they have all the electricals right there just waiting. That's cool.
Nice.
Small things. And then, you got these guys actually going through and making sure this stuff works, Very, very interesting, the time that's put in. This is things that you don't normally see.
I'm sending you a couple more pictures here.
All right. Pretty cool.
Essentially, what I want to show you is this video, but I can't get this video to play. It's on the Banana Hobby group, but anyway, I'm going to share these pictures to you real quick.
On the rack and everything like that. Look at that. All these F-16s.
Yeah, that's all the molds that they're.
Well, that's not an F-16. That looks like an L-39 right there.
That one does right here.
L-39,
Yeah, L-39, F-16.
F-18s over there. If you start really examining what's in there,
Yeah,
you're going to see that I hid something.
yeah.
So you're welcome.
And he covered it
See,
up.
there it is.
Oh, and then I also covered something there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want you to see what's there yet.
yeah. Look how huge that is.
And I examined these photos here, and what is new coming is not showing there.
That's good.
Oh, so that's a good one.
But it's right there.
What is coming is right there.
And Carrie's right there with it. So
Well, that definitely isn't a felon.
for sure.
It's too long. That's an SR-71.
Huh.
That is
No, it's
definitely
not.
an
I
SR-71.
don't know.
Nope. What if I just made it in the shape of an SR, just a tease?
All right, whatever.
Right?
Or do you think I would really just shadow it the way it is? I mean, that's the trick. You gotta guess.
You got it.
You know?
I don't think, no offense, Jeremy. I don't think you're that smart.
This guy.
Well, when you find out what it is, we'll come back to this.
Okay,
You can
we'll
see
come
the
back.
vertical in the-
I'll be the dummy.
That's
You can
fun.
see the vertical in the picture where he didn't shade out the vertical on it. The whole vertical, well, part of it's still sticking out.
Where? Go back.
Go back. Go back.
Oh man, I'm already moving past that. Now, y'all got to go back in it.
Move on. Move on. All right.
Let's see here.
Guys, good night. We enjoyed y'all. Everybody have a good night.
Let's see here. Yeah, everybody's going to go back in there. I was trying to pull up that video that you sent me, Jeremy, but I don't know why Facebook's not working properly.
Well, I sent you some pictures of the other airplane that
I know.
I want to make sure you guys know this is a limited amount airplane.
And I'm trying to pull it up. Dude.
So I can't remember what the number is they're doing, but because of the extensive airbrushing that this airplane has to be done, there's a limited number. So if you want this airplane, you need to let us know. So
Look.
when he shows that.
You have a picture of this?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. For whatever reason, the internet's acting a little slow there. Let's see here.
The computer is only as slow as the operator.
Let's see here.
Yeah, there's no vertical shown on that.
Man, what in the world? I don't know what's going on.
That vertical you're seeing in the back is a Gripen.
Let me see. Jeremy Stolt. I can't even open any of my my messages. I don't know what's going on.
All right, then I'll have to show you this way.
Yeah. Facebook is not cooperating.
All right, guys. So you guys, if you want a really good look at this, this is hand airbrushed.
What is that?
It's an F-16.
That is a tiger scheme of an F-16. Look at that. That's the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we saw earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Look at
Here, let me make it bigger.
the picture is literally right there in front, and he is airbrushing this. That is what you're getting with this airplane. If you buy this airplane, you are getting literally a work of art.
Yeah.
That these
That
guys.
airplane would never fly.
I mean, look at how good that is. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
Limited quantity.
That's the airplane that you made, and then you land it, and then you take it home, and that's where it stays.
I'd fly the crap out of it.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Hey,
I
Tim.
mean, that's limited on repair.
I mean, they started with the black and the white, and
Man, that's crazy. Tim, how's the reliability on NJet in the restart time?
Well, I haven't had that engine too awfully long. I probably got a dozen flights on it so far. I mean, I haven't had any issues where with my King Techs, I've had two that blew up with less than 2 hours each on them. So reliability so far, I'm pretty impressed with. Restart, I don't know what he means by restart. Is he talking about
The auto restart?
If it has an auto
when
restart.
a motor fails in flight and it restarts.
Yeah.
I never have that turned on, so
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I
I
don't either.
always use it.
I never use it.
Heck
Because
yeah,
if you're
I
having
want
if
to fly back
it's
up
shut
and
down
then
other than something
go
for an
down.
air bubble, you're dumping fuel into that. Boom.
Yeah, there's two thoughts up on that.
I mean-
I think the same thing there.
What do
I
you
run
think?
I run it because there's a chance of it coming back on and saving an airplane. If you don't have it on,
What if it's a
Not
fuel? What if it's a fuel issue and all of a sudden you're dumping fuel into the plane because it's trying to restart?
then it might light up anyway.
Yeah, and a big boom.
That's
it's gonna light
If
all.
you got
theory, all these
if you
are-
got a fuel problem,
all.
the
all these
chances
are bad
are it's
ideas.
already going to light up.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's true. I agree with Johnny
Okay.
on that.
So if you don't have a fuel problem, which is the majority of the issues, it's usually
Yeah.
air.
Bubble or you ran out of
Yeah.
fuel.
Yeah. So in my opinion, it's worth it to start.
So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jeremy, Omaha asked a good question. What does limited production actually? What do you mean by that?
I think
Like-
they're only going to do maybe 10 or 20 of those.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, Omaha, I'm gonna agree. It's gonna be a hanger queen after you get that thing. That's gonna be one that you don't want to fly. You'll take to the shows and fly.
Yeah,
It's absolutely beautiful, but
Wow.
yeah. So if you want that airplane, you need to let us know like ASAP so they can reserve your spot. Okay.
That's impressive though. Wow. Dude. Well look,
I heard
we've
they
been
already
rolling
running
pretty
out.
good. We've been rolling pretty hard. I do want to talk about one last little airplane.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I just want your thoughts, man. Okay, it's been over a week. Y'all saw the free wing BAC Lightning 64 millimeter. Did y'all see that?
huh?
I want y'all to be honest. What do y'all think about that?
What, you got one coming?
64 millimeter. What the
Nah,
heck is a
dude.
BAC Lightning 64 millimeter?
I showed you last week, but I'll show you again. Here, it's the free wing. I'll show you right now. It's yeah. Motion RC's carrying it. Let's take a look.
It's the Electric Lightning.
I'm not trying to bash on it. I know what y'all are thinking, and I'm not. And I'm like,
Mountain RC wants me to tell a story too after.
I'm just
What
like,
up?
why? All right, here we go. I'm gonna share the screen so y'all can see it. What are your thoughts? I want the peanut gallery to chime in. Here we go. Boom. So this is the free wing BAC Lightning 64
Oh, dude, that's
millimeter.
garbage, man.
Gosh.
Oh my
That picture.
Will was like,
He's
he's not even
happy
playing.
holding that thing. Look at him. There's no way he's happy holding that.
it's just such a cool plane. Oh my god.
Maybe if they made it in a
I don't even want to get started on him.
or even a 70, it probably would have been worth it. But a
Move
64,
Tim's be nice. Oh man.
The only way that airplane looks good is in what is his name? Jeremy something off of Top Gear has one in his front yard, and he pulled it into his front yard without his wife knowing.
Look, it's fun. It's fun.
I don't know. I think it's
That's
a
not
hideous
fun.
airplane.
I think so too. I think it was horrible. It should have. If you're going to do this, it should have been like an 80.
Hey, just think next year at this time, Black Friday, that thing's going to be nothing to buy.
Look at the servos on top.
I know. I don't understand, man.
I get why they did that. That's so it can belly land and not destroy.
Yeah. Without the gear, but still, look. But it's capable of reaching exhilarating flights with speeds up to 100 miles an hour.
who cares? Ugly.
Oh, Will said, "Who cares?" This comes with a 40 amp ESC, 2700 kV, 4S.
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson. There you go.
Are we still talking about this plane?
Dang, dude.
If you want to see something that
All right.
actually brings the Electric Lightning into a way that's
I
fun
should be
and cool,
Careful.
watch that. Jeremy Clarkson gets a fighter jet in his front
Yeah.
yard.
I'm not
watch
sharing
that.
that anymore. You boys ate that airplane up. Good
I'm
gosh.
not a fan of it. I would never ever choose that airplane. It's an ugly Euro airplane.
It is, dude.
Bobby,
It
I
is.
hate to tell you, but your ratings just went down because you showed that on your channel.
I believe it, dude. I believe it. I'm pretty sure we lost.
Look
some
what you
people
did, you
because-
little jerk.
You got a
I know,
bunch of
right?
thumbs. You got a bunch of thumbs down too.
Look what you did. You
No,
lost.
hey, so Mountain RC wanted me to tell you a story real quick, okay?
All right. I'm up for a story. Let's go.
So he just bought one of my old MiG-21s
Okay.
from Freewing, right? I customized the thing, bright red, awesome looking, great airplane. The thing's probably been passed down by like 8 different people on there, right? So he wanted to know, and I was telling him, I was like, man, that thing's really gotten around, right?
Yeah.
And I told him it's a good airplane, you know, it's had a few things, and I said I've landed it essentially on a train. And I think I've told you this before when we were talking about the MiG-21 way back when. And essentially what it was is I put a dead battery in the airplane. I took off. I got one pass, and all of a sudden it started dying on me.
Yeah.
And we have that train tracks to the south of us or to the right of us when you see it flying at our field. Anyways, I'm coming back around trying to land on the runway. I didn't have enough to get there, and that airplane literally skipped off the top of a train. And it still made it back into our property, and that plane is still alive after skipping off of a train.
Dude, that's crazy.
Kind
It's
of-
still
kind of
flying.
crazy. But like I said, it's been passed around to 7 or 8 different people, and that airplane is
I
still
still have one of those MiG-21s.
yeah,
That's a flyer.
it's
You
still
love that
kicking.
thing. I thought it flew weird, man. I had to throw a gyro in it for it to fly good.
It flies like a long based airplane.
Yes, it does.
So
It's
very
like driving-
long circles,
It's
long
like a
everything.
Cadillac or a long, like a 1960s
Narrow.
model Lincoln. It's just like,
Just get you a Dorito and throw it in the air, and that's basically
Yeah.
the
low glide slope. You can't have sharp glide slopes. But the other thing is on this airplane is I customized it back when. And if you ever followed me back when I was doing the Motion RC Fun, essentially I added nose doors to the actual airplane because it didn't have any doors. I added lights to the whole airplane, and it ended up. What do they do to you?
Wake up, Will!
Yeah, wake up, Will.
Anyway, that airplane.
Hey, Will said your story was long, dude. He said, "Where's the Cliff Notes edition?"
Well, it's been a good jet. But
Jeez.
Anyway,
I needed a choo-choo sound.
Jeremy's like, I hate all you guys. I can't stand any one of you guys. I don't even know why I'm here.
I
for
saw
you.
you.
Yeah, I saw you. Hey, Jeremy, look, somebody said F-16 XL. Isn't that a cool airplane, the XL?
What's up, Plane Day?
That is a cool airplane.
Man, I would love to have an F-16 XL. That would be amazing if you could get one of those, dude.
I just want to make sure you guys know I did get to go down to Edwards Air Force Base and see 2 of these XLs and get some up and close pictures of this airplane.
I don't like the way it sounded, Jeremy.
Yeah, that was different. That felt different. I don't know how I feel about the language being used with that. And the delivery was different.
It's a cool looking airplane, and it would be very cool if maybe
Quite seductive.
we might
Hey, Will,
get one
you
done.
got your turbine on? Your turbine? Or not turbine. Turbine. You get your turbine on?
Yeah.
You will?
Hey, look, Tiger Man wants to talk about are there any hints being dropped about different size F-35s being available, like a 80 or a 90? What's the Banana Hobby scoop? Is there any scoop? Is there any ice cream? Or is it just straight Haagen-Dazs? What are we talking about here? See what I did?
Cherry on top.
See what I did?
If you guys want high
Sprinkles on it.
footage and to be excited about these airplanes, you got to be patient.
True. Yeah,
We'll have some cool stuff showing up that is going to sweep your guys' wallets away,
Nice.
and all your money will come to us for airplanes. It's going to be fun.
Well, boys, I
At least
think
he's
this
being
is
honest about it, guys.
yeah.
Huh?
That's right.
I say at least you're being honest about it.
That's right.
I'm being honest, okay? So all of the people here, they know what this airplane is, and you guys are going to be
You're gonna love it.
excited. So
Yeah.
Don't be calling me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I
yeah, you
don't
do.
know what
Oh,
it is.
maybe
So-
Tim does it.
So you know when people in a movie
I think I do.
keep quiet, that's Tim. Tim doesn't get to get the full on script.
Yeah,
No, just
I
joking.
agree.
I'm-
Hey,
Or-
well, look, you
I'll
guys
call
stay
you in a minute.
tuned. You guys stay tuned. More good stuff coming.
Yeah,
I
there's
hope
good,
y'all
a
enjoyed
lot of
the
good
show.
stuff.
Had a great show tonight. We talked about high sol. We talked about epoxy or apoxy. We talked about turbines versus turbines.
We talk about Aeroglide too.
We did. We talked about Aeroglide and high sol or whatever Jeremy wants to
That
call it.
wonderful little lightning.
That's right. Butter your landings. And we did talk about the Southwick Air Modelers Pilot Society Black Friday swap meet, Friday, November 28th. Come on out to this, guys. You got to come and support us. Myself and Will be out there. Hopefully, Tim will be out there. If we can get him in the doghouse, that'll work.
No, out of
But
the
yeah,
in
but
there. Out of the-
guys, stay tuned, man. More to come. Wonderful show. Next week is going to be Thanksgiving week, man. So,
we won't be here.
we might not be here, but I don't know.
I got one more spoof of an event.
Oh, let's go. What's the spoof? We need to know.
There is an event in Las Vegas the weekend of the 6th. Trying to find the
6th of December, January. What are we talking
of
here?
December. The 6th of December. Trying to find the little blurb. But anyway, it's a Warbird and jet event thing at the desert that they've got out there, south of Vegas. if you are around, we will be there. Banana Hobby will be there. So if you want to see some of these jet ruler jets flying, then come on out to that event.
Will you
Awesome.
let us, if we come out, will you let us fly your F-16?
I might.
Okay,
Ooh.
good. I'm coming.
Will we have to
That
sign a
sounds
waiver
good.
that if it goes into the earth, we won't have to pay for it?
Of course.
Heck yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Actually, I'm gonna put in small fine print. Will
Cloud.
have to pay for it.
Cloud Zero figured out what I was doing, the Brady Bunch graphics. I was doing that, man. But guys, look,
I can't find the dang thing. But anyway,
Giver75, he says, thank you for all your reviews. Man, we certainly appreciate it, dude. We do it because we love it and we love the hobby. And we are excited about everything new that's coming. So we won't stop, can't stop, no matter what people may want us to do. We're going to keep having fun and keep flying. We have been going for an hour and 30 minutes, boys. It's time to punch out of here and get back to our lives. Friday is tomorrow. Looks like we're going to have good weather over here on the East Coast until the rain comes. And then we're going to have bad weather. But going to try to get up and fly a little bit. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Jeremy, what you got, buddy, before we get out of here?
peace out. Fly safe. Have fun. If you're gonna do something dumb, record it. Don't share it.
Bingo. That's it. Tim, what you got, man? I love that, Bob. That's good.
Man, get out and fly. Hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving, and
Yep.
pray for Will that he doesn't crash another plane.
Amen on that one. Prayers already it's being sent up. Will, what you got?
I ain't got nothing for these.
Will's got nothing for once in his life.
Nah, man.
I
Guys,
say something, I'm gonna get in trouble.
everybody have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Get out, do some flying, have some fun, and just don't be like Tim.
That's
Whatever
right.
you do.
That's right. That's right. Hey, guys, again,
I fly better drinking than you fly sober. So whatever.
Hey, he's probably right. He's probably right. But no,
Sounds like
guys, I
the
hope you have a
both
happy
are awful.
Thanksgiving.
Depending on what type of flying we're doing.
That's true.
Hey, at DeLand, I don't even remember it because I was never mind.
Wow.
But look, you guys, I hope you'll have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a wonderful one, a good time with family and friends, and I hope you get lots of time to fly. And like I said, if you get a chance to come out to our fly-in event, please do. Black Friday, 28th. Come on out there.
Please don't come with your fly out. Just come to the
Yes.
fly in.
Yeah, just
And,
fly in. And yeah, that's it, boys and girls. We're out of here. Y'all stay
Hey,
tuned.
check it out. Hit the notification bell on my channel if you guys haven't, because I probably will be streaming live at the fly.
Crashes, lots of crashes.
And on that note,